All this month, it's our Help Kids Shine campaign for the Niagara Children's Center. Proud to support this month-long campaign to raise funds and awareness for the Niagara Children's Center. Money raised will benefit children and families right here in Niagara. Primary need is for funding additional therapy services. On our website, you can see the 12 ambassadors that are representing the Niagara Children's Center for the 2017 campaign. You can also donate. 610ckTB.com/helpkidsshine or become a Help Kids Shine Club member by calling 905-688-3550. Or if you've never been there, and I've been there a couple of times, and it's always amazing what goes on there. You can drop by the Niagara Children's Center to see the miracles that go on inside and donate on site. Joining us on the program right now, the mother of Lyric McKay. Here's Nicole McKay. How are you, Nicole?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well. Tell us about Lyric. Describe your child, Lyric.
She's a fun-loving, sweet little girl. She has Down syndrome. She was born with Down syndrome. But the Children's Center has helped us, and she's just wonderful.
4 years old is a fun age, but let me just say, having been there 3 times, tipping towards a little bit of a troublemaker age.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
She's
people talk
her own agendas for sure.
People always talk about the terrible twos or the troublesome threes. It's like once they start to realize what's going on in the world, 4 and 5, they really can get in a lot of trouble at that age.
They can.
When did you start to use the Niagara Children's Center for Lyric?
We noticed she wasn't turning her head at about 3 months, and I got a hold of them, and they had already received a referral from McMaster for us. So we got in like right away and started physio with them to help her start to turn her head and be able to move. And then we've been with them ever since.
What do they provide? I mean, you know, you start out with this little bit of physiotherapy, but what else were they or have they been providing over the almost 4 years now?
Well, she's received occupational therapy, and she's also speech therapy as well. She's also been part of it's called the IPRP program, which is preschool to get them prepared for regular school, and that was the best thing to ever happen in our life. Not only for her, for myself, to be able to let her go to school. You know, you want to hold them close, and it just helped prepare us for all that. And they've also helped our transition into school. They were there right alongside us to accommodate that for us, and they check in on her all the time this year and have helped. But it's also the social work aspect. They've helped me do her paperwork and even help me emotionally get through, to learn and to know what to do.
Does Lyric have any siblings?
She doesn't. She's an only child.
It's interesting then because I guess it's good and bad because you can't compare and contrast. And certainly at that age when milestones, appear on a regular basis, you can't compare and contrast her for good and for bad with her siblings then.
Exactly. I don't see anything, because I've never experienced a child. I've never experienced that. So to me, she's just where she needs to be. And the Children's Center actually encourages that thought. She is where she needs to be. So it's not that she's behind. It's not that she's ahead. She's where she needs to be.
Lyric is moving at Lyric's pace.
Exactly.
Where is she? So she's at a community school right now, or is she still in the preschool? Or
no, she's gone to a public school.
Okay.
And the Children's Center has come in and helped even the classroom set up, helped with, she's got a an EA, and they've helped that EA just figure out Lyric and what makes her tick and what's the best way to teach her. They've come and helped with all of that, and I don't know. She's just doing so wonderful. I don't know how to explain it. She's just wonderful.
One of the issues that children with Down syndrome have is low muscle tone.
Exactly.
That there are sometimes heart conditions as well. Low muscle tone is also a problem. What have they done in terms of helping her out with her low muscle tone? What sort of work goes on there?
Well, she's had tons of physiotherapy for sure, but also the gait lab has really come into play for us that they got last year. We actually were just there the other day, and they reassessed her after a year, and they've found that she's gotten worse. Because of her low muscle tone in her ankles, we're going to have to go to higher braces for her just to help with that, and now we've gone to a specialist to cast it and everything, but we will go back to the gait lab, and they will tweak her shoes and make them right for her and all that, just to help that muscle tone, because it's affecting her knee, it's affecting her hip, to have her ankles off.
I didn't realize, low muscle tone. I never thought of it in terms of, and for those who don't understand, the gait lab refers to the gait of how we walk. And
exactly.
So, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, I'm thinking more of, upper body strength. I'm like, yeah, but lower body strength, it affects how we walk, how we get around.
Exactly. Her feet totally collapse in because she doesn't have that strength in the ankles.
What else does she use the center for?
Well, we've done tons of, they're called eye-openers, and they bring you in to try different things in the community without having to pay for it first. They facilitate it and set it all up so that you can go in and say, try a dance lesson, or try, I'm trying to think of some of the names, horseback riding.
Has she gone in the pool?
She spends tons of time in the pool. She's done numerous, they're called zip and dips, and they've taught her how to get in and out of a pool. They've taught her how to float. They've taught her just water safety in general, and she spent a lot of time in their pool. Before
you had Lyric, did you have any idea of what the Niagara Children's Center was about or what they did to the community?
I had heard, I had listened to some of these radio telethons like this, but no, I had no clue what they did. Like, I didn't know. I knew they helped children,
right,
but I didn't know they helped families. It's a whole thing. It's a whole, and to have it so local to us is amazing. It's something that I don't know. Like, we're so lucky to have it so close.
It's such an innocuous name, too, though. But it's Niagara, so there's local. Children's, okay, who doesn't like that? Center, it's a building. It really doesn't describe. It's such a low-key presence, and it's just, and as I said before, if you go inside, it is amazing what happens there. And it's not about helping children, as you said. It's about helping families.
Exactly.
Could you imagine where you'd be without the Niagara Children's Center?
No, I can't even imagine. We were in such a dark place at first, and we didn't know where to go or what was expected or who to turn to, and they brought that full circle for us. And, they're our family now. Even if we don't use the center anymore, we are still in contact with our team all the time as friends, as, I don't know, like, they're family,
Nicole, thanks for sharing Lyric's story. It sounds amazing. Sounds like she's doing great. Sounds like she's going to be a handful of trouble like all 4-year-olds are. So good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nicole McKay, mother of Lyric. Thanks, Nicole. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
12:17 is our time. If you'd like to help out the Niagara Children's Center, lots of ways you can help donate during our Help Kids Shine campaign. You can go online, www.610cktb.com/helpkidshine. You can become a Help Kids Shine Club monthly giving club member by calling 905-688-3550, or drop by the Niagara Children's Center and you can see the miracles that go on in person, and you can donate on site.